Yo, so good morning team. Thought I'd do a quick Facebook Live on my journey really. I said I'm going to post more about actually what I'm doing and my struggles and what I'm going through. So it's been a real good week, obviously first proper week of dieting since I got back from Ibiza, even though I had my birthday. So I've lost 6 pounds this week, which has been good, a little bit too much, but it's fine for the first week. And I've lost 2 inch off my waist and hips. So still a long way to go, but I'm getting there and I will be shredded in 11 weeks, that I can guarantee. But I still go through the same thoughts. I still have the same doubts, and I still have the same, am I going to do this? Do I want to do this? And it was a prime example this morning. So I woke up at 5:30 and I knew I had to go to the gym and I knew I had to go and do my cardio. I got out of the bed and it was freezing. And my instant thought was, right, I don't feel like this today, let me get back in bed. And I looked outside, it was raining, it was dark. I was like, oh my God, I do not want to do this. And if I just relied on my emotions telling me that I don't want to do something, I would never actually get it done and I would never ever do it. And you know what? I made myself go to the gym. I did it perfect. And I was so happy because I've got the hardest task done today because I didn't really want to do it. Second thing, I came back and I walked the dog. So I've got 5 to 6K steps in already. And once again, I've done the next task, which allows me to build up that momentum. So I'm still having these same, I don't want to do this, I don't feel like doing it, doubts as everybody else. But this is why I'm so big on the morning routine to every single one of you, because I didn't feel like it this morning. In all honesty, I forgot my goal for Christmas. So that first 20, 30 minutes of when I got my journal out, when I reminded myself of my goal and I expressed what's important, it allowed me to get my state of mind right, and it allowed me to get back on track. Right, I'm doing this today. These are what tasks I've got to do work-wise. This is what I've got to do. This is what time of training. Because I've prepared my day, I've organised my day to align me with my goal and to align me with what's important. If I woke up this morning, and this is another thing as well, I primed my environment. So what I actually did is I had my clothes next to my bed. I had my headphones next to my bed. I had my journal next to my bed. So it made it very easy for me to get to. Then I knew where my car keys were. My drink bottle was right next to it. Bam, straight downstairs, straight into the car. I didn't have to look around for clothes. I didn't have to do this because everything is organised and everything's prepared. And that's rolling over into today. I know what I'm doing every single hour of the day. So there's no excuse. Now, if you're not organised or if you're not structured and if you haven't got that morning routine, you're always going to be acting on emotion and you're always unorganised and scrappy, so your brain's scrappy. And that's going to carry over not only into work life, but also into your performance, but also into your goals, because you will forget or your goals will get put to a back burner. And I used to struggle with this massively, and that's why the lessons that I've learned in the past, I'm passing on to you guys. I'm passing on from the people that I've listened to and the people that I've trusted to change me around and to change my life around. And that's what I'm putting over to you guys, because I was that person that used to binge after getting lean and I put a lot of weight on. Right now I live it as a lifestyle. I enjoy it because not only am I looking a lot better, but I'm also feeling great. I've got a lot of energy, my mental performance, my clarity, my focus, my drive, my sleep, my energy, my stress is all well balanced. Now I've got a shitload on when it comes to work and stress loads are high, but that's why I prime the state of my mind every morning. I remind myself of what is important and why I'm doing it. Then it is a lot easier to stick to. So one of my keys and that I want to get across to you guys is just be organised, be structured, be prepared, because then you're not leaving anything to chance. Know exactly what you're doing every single hour of that day. Make it very easy for you to stick to and very easy to follow. Have your gym clothes there. Have this, have that, have everything prepared. And this even comes down to meal prep. Some of you might have gone off track this weekend because you didn't have your meals prepared. And that's why I say to you, look, I don't care if you eat out. I don't care if you do that, because we want you to live this as a lifestyle. But what I do want and I do expect is you've still got those meals prepared. Because if you don't have those meals prepared, what's going to happen? You're going to fall off track. You're not going to stick to it and you will binge. And that's why it's so important to have that structure. So important to have everything organised. And this weekend, like I said, I had a lot of temptations. It was my birthday and I had the odd treat, but I didn't go too far off my track. I still made sure I went to the gym, still made sure I did my cardio, and I still made sure that I got everything organised and structured, still made sure I had my food prepared, and I feel so much better for this today. Hello Sid, over here, mate. So much better today because I've kept on track. And you know what makes people happy? Two things: discipline and progress. Because I've been disciplined this week and I feel like I'm making progress, so now I feel happy. I can't wait for this week. I'm going to smash everything. I've got my gym session later because I'm doing cardio in the morning and gym in the afternoon. And I know in 11 weeks' time, because I've got my mind right, because I'm organised and I'm prepared, and I know my goal inside out, because I'm living it every single day. I'm reminding myself of it every day. 11, 12 weeks, I will look great. And if I don't look how I want it to look, I don't care. I'll roll that over. I'll look even better in 12 weeks' time. Because this is me on my journey. I'm not even focused on the necessarily outcome. I'm focused on the process. It's all well and good knowing your big goal, but I'm focused on what I'm doing each day. And if I know that I'm doing everything in my power each day, and I'm sticking to that, I'm keeping to my promises, so I can't feel disappointed at the end of it. It's like whenever I used to have someone for a photo shoot, I used to give them, tell them what to do on a daily basis, tell them what they're going to look like in 16 weeks, tell them this is what you've got to do. Now, you don't want to look back on yourself in that self-awareness mirror and go, you know what, I didn't do everything I should have done today, or I could have done more, or I could have done this. And that is such a powerful thing to do, and I do this every night. Could I have done more in my business today? Could I have done more in my work life? Could I have done more in my health and personal? And if you know that you can, because it's all well and good saying to other people you're going to do shit, but look to yourself and go, I could have done more today. And then you'll understand maybe sometimes why you're not getting the results that you want to get. So just a few take-home points here. Be organised, be structured, be prepared, make it very easy for you to get goals. Make sure that you remind yourself of it every single day. And understand you're never ever going to feel like it. Some days you're not going to want to do it. I didn't want to do it this morning, but I use my morning routine to pull me back on track and to get the results that you want. So a few little tips there, guys, and I want to be straight with you. Yes, I've lost weight. Yes, I've lost inches this week, but trust me, I have not felt like it, and I didn't want to do it. It's been a battle. It's been a struggle. So I'm going to do more of these vlogs this week, guys. I just talk you through exactly what I'm going through as well, because I'll be going through the same shit as you and how I handle it as well. So have a good day, guys, and I'll speak later this week.